Hey everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today's process video is a pocket page. This is not a normal pocket page that I usually do where I take all the photos that I'm going to put in my monthly pocket page, and usually they're like 4x6 size. This one's a little bit different. It's going to take the place of my January monthly pocket page because I actually didn't have any photos that were just kind of separate and random that would be put into my monthly pocket page. But I did a photo a day challenge in January. So I have, if I had remembered to upload one of them, I would have 31 photos. Instead, I only have 30, but that's fine. And I had them printed, since I shared them on Instagram, I had them printed in 4x4 size through the Shutterfly app. And I happen to have page protectors with 4x4 pockets. And so since this is taking the place of my January monthly pocket page, I am using last year's Simple Stories year collection. I can't remember what, Hello Today, maybe? So I'm using the January sheet of pattern paper from that, and then all the embellishments that I purchased. This is the first time that I have broke into these papers and embellishments because I have been behind and I just haven't, this was the earliest that I got my January pictures printed. So I think I've been holding on to this collection probably since the beginning of last year. I'm sure Simple Stories has another similar collection out for 2023, or maybe I got them at the beginning of this year. Now I don't remember, but it's been a while since I've had this collection. So I'm really excited that I finally get to use it. What's a photo a day challenge? So you can find them anywhere on the internet. I find them mostly on Pinterest, and it just challenges you to take a picture of something every single day, and it gives you a prompt. So like, you can interpret those prompts however you want. And I don't really remember what the specific prompts were for this or which photo a day challenge it was that I did. But I just wrote down what the prompt was each day in my planner so that I didn't have to keep going back into Pinterest and opening it up and finding it. Or you could save it, you could download the image to your phone and then just, look at it every day. But I liked having it in my planner because then I could remind myself, oh, hey, I need to take a picture of something new. Or I'm pretty sure one of them was like literally pine cones. So I went outside into our yard where we did have some pine cones and I just took a picture. It's very artsy and kind of fun. And sometimes you don't even have to do a picture. Sometimes I used quotes that I found on the internet and I just posted those on my Instagram. So lots of different ways that you could do it. And it's kind of a fun way if you're in kind of a rut to get creative, take some photos. You can be in them. You don't have to be in them. And then I just decided I was going to put them all together in this pocket page with 4x4 pockets and remember this challenge that I did. So I'm making a panel, a 4x4 panel that says 31, even though I only have 30 pictures. And I'm going to put the title using those Simple Stories alphas. The title's going to be Photo a Day because, real creative, that's what this was. And maybe if I feel like it, what I had wanted to do was purchase some 4x4 size photo flaps, whatever they're called. The things that they stick on top of your page protector, or you can put them directly onto the layout so that you can lift it up and there's a photo on the front and you lift it up and there's a photo or journaling or something on the back. I kind of thought maybe I would add some of those to this. And maybe I will. Maybe that's something I can go back and do later. I haven't done all of the photos. You won't see everything in this video, but you will see the first pocket page spread. So the front side and the back side. I still have one more sheet to do to get all of the photos printed. And if I have space, I might do some journaling. I kind of wanted to include the captions for each photo, but I knew I was not going to have enough journaling spots for that. And I knew I wasn't going to have enough room. So maybe that's something to go back to do. If I have room on the second page, I can add those. Or if I get some of those photo flaps, I can add those as well. But for right now, I'm happy with the way it is. If I want to see the captions, I can just scroll back through my Instagram. Not a big deal. So maybe what I should do is I should add a link I should print out a link to the very first day of the photo challenge on my Instagram. So that way I can just go to type the link into my computer if I ever want to, and that will easily take me to day one, and then I can just scroll through all the other days from there. That's not a bad idea. And it would save printer ink and it would save time. So that's something that I could do. I'm not going to fill all the pockets with photos. I'm going to create little 4x4 decorative panels using the Simple Stories embellishments and stuff. The green with the polka dots is the back side to the January pattern paper. So I'm using some of that, whereas with my normal monthly pocket pages, I always use the 4x6 sheet that said the month. And there was usually something that had a calendar on here. And I'm actually not remembering seeing a calendar on the January page. However, I wasn't really looking for it. So that is interesting because I always use the calendar cut apart in these collections. So I'll have to go back and look to see if February has one. Well, not that I have my February photos printed, but anyway. This pocket page, before I forget, I should tell you I got it from scrapbook.com. So it is something that you can purchase there. And yeah, I'm just kind of Frankensteining a little thing because I want that green with the polka dots to be kind of like the background page. And so I'm adding a side strip to that 3x4 cut apart card so that it's a whole 4x4 piece. I'm just adding a couple embellishments there. You can see I put numbers on each of the photos. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to help me know, what was first, what was second, etc. And then I am adding a couple little phrase stickers to each one just because I felt like it's kind of plain. There are a few panels, decorative panels, but for the most part, there's not a whole lot going on. And I didn't want to do a whole lot of embellishments on top of the photos. So I thought the number and just a fun phrase sticker would be pretty good. That's not the word I was looking for. I can't think of the word I was looking for. I lost my train of thought. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but yeah. And I don't go into these with a script or anything. I'm literally just talking and trying to remember what I did while I'm watching myself do it in fast forward. So bear with me. If you are liking this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on other process videos. I believe next week, where are we? Next week just is one process video, but the week after I think there's going to be 2. So woohoo! Stay tuned for that. It all kind of depends on what hops I'm participating in and what design team work, where that falls throughout the month. So yeah. But I would love to have you come back next week for my next Tuesday process video. I feel like, there are only 4 Tuesdays in this month, but yeah. And last month there were 5 Tuesdays. So next Tuesday is actually just going to be kind of like an anything goes. And then at the end of the month, I'll make a layout using the scraps from this month, which I don't have a whole lot. So we might be getting some mixed media on that one. I haven't totally thought it through all the way, but yeah. I did run out of numbers from the Simple Stories sticker book. So I just found another Simple Stories sticker book that I had on my desk, and I started using those numbers. So there is a change in color of the numbers, but I don't really care. And I numbered something wrong because I just skipped a number. So I did have to go back and fix that, and that's kind of annoying. But thankfully, these stickers peel off really easily. Now this panel, it's from that January pattern paper, and it kind of had something written at the top. I am covering it up with that life sticker, and then I used a little phrase sticker that said documented. There was a larger piece that said documented, but it was too big. So I found the smaller one, all's good. Added another little heart sticker there. Totally good to go. There's still room on that one. I could do some journaling. I could add a journaling spot if I wanted to. But like I said, I probably will not bother with the journaling. And what's kind of nice is when you've got the page protectors and you're doing one side and the back side. So if you have the decorative panel, like the thing that says life documented, so I literally just did that on the back side of the title panel, right? I didn't have to cut out any more pattern paper. I just took that out, flipped it over, decorated the back, and then put the whole thing in, right? And I like not worrying about too many decorative panels because it does mean I can get more photos into the pockets, right? And that's very important. But I think I am gonna do one more decorative panel down at the bottom, I think. And there's no rhyme or reason to how I am putting the numbers or the phrase stickers onto the photos. And I didn't even put the phrase stickers on the photos. The numbers are on the photos. The phrase stickers are on the page protector. Why did I do that? I don't know, because I felt like it. And nothing is like, it's not all the numbers are at the top. Some of the numbers are at the bottom. It just kind of depends on the photo and where it's all gonna look best, where everything's gonna look best, right? So you can kind of just do whatever. And you don't even have to make decorative panels. If you just want to fill this whole thing with photos and then do all the embellishments either right on top of the photo or on top of the page protector on top of the photo, you could do that too. I just like having a couple pieces that are a little bit different, kind of breaks it up for me and at least makes me feel like I'm doing more traditional scrapbooking. Nothing wrong with just sliding stuff into the pockets, sliding the photos into the pockets. But for me, that's not super like, I like the hands-on aspect of scrapbooking. I like putting stuff down on the page. I like trying to figure out placement of the embellishments and everything. Sliding photos into the pockets reminds me of like, just putting a picture in a photo album and then calling it a day. And that's fine, but like I said, I like the hands-on creative aspect of scrapbooking. So I still have to have a little bit of that somewhere on these pocket pages. Maybe that's not you, totally fine. Everybody can do their own thing. There's no right or wrong way to do it. The things that I show you in my videos are just suggestions that hopefully inspire you and spark some creativity. So let me know down below in the comments if you use pocket pages and what your favorite part of scrapbooking is. Is it just the memory keeping? Is it the art portion of it? Maybe it's both. I mean, I think it's probably a little bit of both for most scrapbookers. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of scrapbooking is. Maybe it's getting the new supplies. Maybe it's shopping for stuff, right? Sometimes you bring home scrapbook paper and it smells so good, right? Does anyone else notice that? I just think it smells so good sometimes. Alrighty. So I'm just finishing up that other little decorative panel there. I fixed all the numbers on my photos, so everything's right. And I can't see how far I made it. Did I make it like halfway, almost halfway, 10, 11, 12, 13? So almost halfway. So I probably will do fewer decorative panels on the second one just because I'm gonna have more photos that I need to get through. So I might do something where like, the photos create a square around the centerpiece, and then I'll just do a decorative panel in the center, maybe on both sides, and that might just be it. I think I've probably done enough decorative stuff, and so again, just throwing the photos into the pockets is probably going to be enough for this spread. But like I said, I didn't get to the second side yet. Maybe I'll do that in another process video, or maybe you'll see it in a layout share. I know I owe you a layout share. I haven't done one in a while. It's on my radar, don't worry. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching it and that I'll see you next time for more scrapbooking. Bye.